Bloomberg Audio Studios. Podcasts, radio, news.
The Stock Movers Podcast, your roundup of companies making moves in the stock market, harnessing the power of Bloomberg data.
It's a good day in the stock market, Vidana. What are you looking at?
It is a good day, and we already mentioned Apple. I'm looking at shares of Apple, which are rallying about 4% after the Trump administration said it was exempting things like phones, computers, some popular electronics from its so-called reciprocal tariffs. So we have those exclusions applying to a number of things, including products from Apple, obviously, although we did hear from the administration afterwards saying that the president is pledging that he will still apply tariffs to some popular consumer electronics. So a lot of analysts and strategists are looking at this and thinking that maybe the reprieve is seeming temporary. And I'm also looking at shares of Goldman, which reported earnings on Monday, and we have the stock traders posting their highest quarterly revenue haul on record. Obviously, it's thanks to volatile markets, which we have had plenty of recently. We had Goldman saying equity trading revenues rose 27% from a year earlier to $4.19 billion for the first 3 months of the year. And we had JP Morgan Chase and Morgan Stanley last week telling us a similar story, notching record stock trading hauls for the period.
But I see here that Mr. Solomon, the CEO of Goldman, is saying no fundamental shift on macro slowing M&A dialogues here. So the traders are having a good time, but there's some concern from the advisory side of the business.
Deal making is remaining challenging, obviously, because of all of the uncertainty coming from the White House in terms of what can happen with M&A deals, etc. And the third company I'm looking at is Pfizer. It said it's going to stop developing an obesity pill that investors had been really closely tracking and watching after the said pill was potentially linked to a liver injury in one of the patients, so they had to stop that trial. And the company said it won't be advancing this once daily medicine into the final stages of testing, and it will instead be investing in earlier stage treatments for obesity. And we have shares of Pfizer up about 0.5 percentage point today.
The Stock Movers Podcast from Bloomberg Radio. Check back with us throughout the day for the latest roundup of companies making news on Wall Street. And for the latest market-moving headlines, listen to Bloomberg Radio live. Catch us on YouTube, Bloomberg.com, and on Apple CarPlay and Android Auto with the Bloomberg Business app.